The third factor that controls effective nuclear charge is the ratio of protons to electrons. So how many positive charges versus how many negative charges there are. If you have a neutrally charged atom, so there's an equal number of protons and electrons, each electron is going to experience a certain amount of effective nuclear charge. Now let's imagine that we took some electrons away. We made a cation, a positively charged ion. There are now fewer electrons than there are protons, so there's essentially more positive charge to go around. Each electron is going to be feeling more of that effective nuclear charge, and therefore they're going to be more strongly attracted to that nucleus. This means that cations are smaller than their parent atoms. That's because the fewer electrons feel the pull of the nucleus more strongly. Now on the flip side, if we add more electrons, we make an anion, well, now there's less positive charge to go around to balance out each of those electrons. Since each electron is now feeling a smaller portion of positive charge, they're not pulled into the nucleus as strongly, they can wander farther away. This means that anions are larger than their parent ions. They're not being pulled in towards the nucleus as strongly. Think of it again like a pizza. A pizza typically comes with 8 slices, so we'll pretend that that means there's 8 protons in this nucleus. If you've got a neutrally charged atom, there will be 1 person for each slice of pizza, so there will be 8 people for 8 slices of pizza. Now let's imagine that, say, 2 of those people go home. Well, now all of a sudden, you only have to cut this pizza into 6 pieces. The slices are larger. If people are really hungry, which is what we're assuming, they're going to see those big pizza slices and they're going to crowd in even more around that pizza. But let's imagine the opposite. Now, instead of having 8 people at the party, you have 10 people at the party. Now you have to cut that same size pizza into 10 slices. Those slices are smaller, and these hungry people are going to be disappointed. Some of them are probably going to go wander off towards the chips. You're not going to get that same crowd around the pizza, so the particle size will be larger. It is time to stop and take another quick Plickers quiz before we start talking about these trends and the periodic table.